people make
I
tens.
guarantee you every rapper bought that.
They make
Dude.
those.
Can you believe that Supreme at one point put Supreme on a fucking brick?
Yeah.
On a brick. Oh, a real brick. And it sold out. Sold out. A brick.
Hypebeasts, bro. They don't care.
Unbelievable. So I guarantee that Gucci 10 is going to sell out.
Yeah, definitely.
Because that's actually usable. You could use that.
Yeah. They
What
won't
are you
use
gonna
it.
do with a brick?
They won't use it. They'll resell it. That's how this culture is, man.
Fucking brick.
They don't care.
Unbelievable. Craziness. Ugh.
Dude. But
What
that
if-
brick thing though, like who would buy that? I would.
Who wouldn't at that? People buy the stupidest shit.
Yeah.
At
I
this
wouldn't
point-
buy that even if it was $10. I don't need a brick.
It's
Like,
society, bro. It's the name. Honestly, more power to them. That's the power of brand right there. That's when you know you have a brand. When you can literally put your name on a brick and it will sell out.
Yeah.
That is crazy. That is the most insane branding ever.
I know. Who created Supreme? Do you know?
I don't know. I should know. My cousin used to be the manager of the Fairfax store. He's
Oh,
still like
really?
heavily involved, but I don't actually know who started.
Because that guy's probably loaded.
Well, they just sold it.
They sold it.
Yeah, they just sold it off to. I'm blanking on it, but I know that I know the Supreme that it
For
just
how
sold.
much?
Like
$1 billion.
I think of $1 billion or something.
Yeah, it was like
I think it was 1 billion.
no, it was like 2.
Yeah, it was something. It was
Just over 2.
yeah, it was something in
Yeah.
the billions,
Mhm.
which honestly was surprising. I thought it would be worth more, but
Yeah, because
Yeah, it's the what company it was that thing.
I don't. I really don't remember who bought
It
it.
was the same company that owns.
oh, okay.
Vans bought it.
No, it was
No.
The company that owns
That
Vans.
owns Vans or something.
Shit.
It's all
I
connected,
know.
dude. Like
It's crazy, dude. Like some companies that like Coke owns Sprite, and like it just goes down line. AT&T owns
yeah,
other
that's
companies.
like Disney. Disney
Yeah,
owns the
Disney.
world, bro.
I know.
Disney owns
It's
everything.
crazy. Some of these companies, dude, they're so big,
It's crazy,
dude.
It's crazy. So much
Disney's
money and
one
so
of them
much
for
power.
sure. Yeah. And you barely hear the people's names behind it. Like
Oh, you can't.
you don't know who these people are.
Hell no, you can't know. They can't. They could never
They
expose
have
that,
more money than God, and they just like,
bro.
they just chill. You don't even. I don't see their house. I don't see where
They
they're
can't.
going, who
They
they,
make
are.
all the decisions.
Yeah.
They're the. We're just the puppets. They're pulling all the strings
I
here.
know, dude. The businesses are the actual, people who run everything. That's what I believe. Like not the government, but the businesses, because they have the money.
Oh yeah, dude. I don't even know. Like, I could get into this shit for hours, but I'm like,
Go into it.
dude, because like I just don't understand. Like I don't know. Like, and I don't want to know. Like, who runs whatever, who's involved in what, who's really pulls the strings or does all this and like, dude. Don't tell me. I don't want to know. Like, just let me live my life.
Yeah.
Like, that's all I ask. Just, I'll leave you alone. You leave me alone.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to know because I feel like just if people were to find out or like you would know, like, it's not what it seems. And like, people would be like, yo, this is like fucked up. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know like
How everything works.
yeah. Like,
That's.
my mind's blown and this is not what I thought and what I needed to know. Like,
I know. It's
just live your life.
if you
don't worry
really
about
do-
what Disney's doing because it's probably some crazy shit.
Yeah, they look like they're having fun, happiest place on earth, but you never know.
It's a maze, dude. It's meant to trap you.
It's amazing.
It is, dude. It's a maze.
How?
Dude, I literally saw this thing on the internet or something, or like on TikTok or whatever. I think it's actually a documentary, like that Disney World and like Disneyland is like planned and built in a certain way to where it's literally built like a maze
Oh,
to
yeah.
like where like
I know that
makes you want to spend time.
Like some of the buildings.
I'm a huge conspiracy theorist, by the way, and like
Uh-huh.
I believe in everything. I believe in aliens. I have a fucking
Do you
alien. I
believe
have
the
an
moon
alien
landing is
tattoo
fake?
right here on my arm.
How about the moon landing? You think that's real? The Earth is flat.
Earth is definitely not flat. Okay, I'm not that conspiracy theorist. Earth is definitely round. Yeah, that's for sure.
Yeah.
No, but like I'm talking like sci-fi shit. Like, I love sci-fi. Like I 100% believe in aliens. I want to meet an alien one day. Honestly, if I get abducted, I'm down. Like
So if Elon Musk said, "Let's go to Mars," you'll go.
100%. Well, if there was aliens,
If you had to know.
I had to know.
Uh huh.
If he was like, dude, we're gonna go and there's gonna be little green people, dude, I'm in 100%.
But bro, who thought of that? Like to be that's the alien. What if it's just like or like a, I don't know, like some algae or some shit, and we call that
No,
like,
they're the grays. The grays is one species of them. The grays. That's what this one is.
That's for certain.
This is a gray. No, it is.
Okay, I didn't know. I thought somebody just like drew that shit up out of their imaginary.
That's the thing. All this shit that you see in movies, like sci-fi shit, aliens, like monster, whatever. Like, dude, it had to have come from somewhere. Like,
yeah,
nobody's that creative. Like, nobody is that creative.
I didn't see the source.
To come up with some crazy world creature shit. Like, no, that comes from some like story or some form of like truth of in some way. Like, dude, honestly, aliens are real. Come on, aliens are real.
I believe they're real, but
yes.
Yeah, I believe they're real, but I don't know if we'll ever see them.
They're here.
They're here.
They're among us.
Are you an alien?
They're walking with us. Maybe I am. Just, he like sees my eyes like cat eyes, just like click, just like fucking lizard people and shit. No, but yeah, I love all that stuff like Loch Ness Monster, Bigfoot.
Yeah,
like I'm so into all that stuff.
Yeah, it has to, like, some of it has to be real. Like, if people are thinking of it,
who would say that it's not?
Yeah, some of it. I don't think anybody would disagree like completely that it's never happened, never real
and people
whatsoever.
Who do, you should.
You should,
because
but
the Earth
that's
is too
the
big
fun of it. That's
and
the
space
fun
is too big.
Yeah.
To not have that possibility.
That hope, glass half empty or half full.
Bro, have to
optimism.
Yeah, and it's like, how cool is that if it is like all true?
Yeah,
like that's fucking crazy.
I know. I had a astrophotographer on the podcast.
Astrophotographer, like it take pictures of planets and shit.
Yeah.
Damn.
Like actual, like not just planets, but deep space, like fucking outside the Milky Way, like galaxies, like to the next galaxy far, like deep space astrophotography. Brian Folda is his name. Check him out. But
that's crazy.
Yeah, he talked about like how he took a picture where there's 100 galaxies in one photo. Like there was this one image of just 100 galaxies. They look like stars, but they're 100 galaxies. And he said, imagine like our galaxy, right? The Milky Way. We're like a speck in that galaxy, right? So 100 of those, but that's just a small portion of the universe. That's only that much. But when you look at the whole grand scheme of things, there's billions of galaxies and it's growing, right? Like Albert Einstein says, like, the universe is ever expanding. If the Big Bang is real, it's growing at light years speed, right? So if that's the case, there's so much out there that we have yet to discover.
And this is why aliens are real.
Yeah. That's
because homie has a shot of 100 galaxies.
100 galaxies in one picture. Dude, that's crazy.
That's crazy. Aliens are real. More of the podcast, aliens are real.